So hello guys and welcome back. So we're just going to do some short tech feature discussion here with existing archetype, which I think would still have potential now with the inclusion of the Tarkir Dragonstorm set. And this deck is basically the Bloodthirsty Conqueror combo, which originated back in the MTG Foundation set with the introduction of this card. The card name itself, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, which does that whenever your opponent loses one life or loses life, you gain that much life. And what this deck particularly does with this upgrade is we take into account the Golgari shell, Blackblade shell. So we just see the breakdown. We have 19 creatures, 3 enchantments, 7 instants, 25 lands, and 6 sorceries. So I've considered Golgari because of the new inclusion person set, which makes this combo maybe more viable. I can say more consistent, while still maintaining this strategy and in case not be able to the combo at least still have some decent gameplay out of this archetype. So we take a look at the choices. See here, still going with the usual Golgari stuff that we give, like what we saw in the past, maybe some of the current deck builds following some format. Still have the usual 2 drops with the possible Dread Knight. It's also acts hard going, also can do damage early on in recursion itself. And we've considered again the deep covered path. So this would really make sure that your set up for the combo would not be disrupted. We haven't started to take a look at your opponent's hand. Take their best play, maybe their spot removals, anything that disrupt them. So we have 4 copies of the deck. Along with it are your various 3 drops that are 1-ups coffee, which I will say later on will be very useful when chosen. Some lists are 1 copies in the deck. So we have 1 copy of this Sun's Clear, especially we all know watching dust is very relevant for the game. Part of the combo is including life use, which whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So that we can get later on. Get copies of feature that is which does to be able to hold off the ground and also knowing your cards. So generating 1/1 white bombarding for offense. Every new card Surak is the Sept Hunter. This is also a 1-of copy, but its ability that whenever a creature control or a creature spell you control becomes target of spell ability your opponent not hard. So one way to gain value from that, spells gets countered, creature spells, spell gets started, etc. Cards essentially. Then we have Jungle Throwback, which is also a identity creature in the deck. You know that the Flavor Shenanigans is still very beloved. The Jungle Shenanigans with the Overlords, and also with the Mono Red, the matchup, all of these abilities are covered. So, to make you hold the fort for those kinds of matchup. Since we have 1 copy of the deck. And for the 4 drop, it's 1-of copy, which is also making sure that we have another option for the combo is using during tenacity to never gain life, target for system match. And it also has some resilience to spot removals aside from the side effects because it can turn back some enchantment. It's and the other 1-of here for the 4 drop is Shoulder, of course. It punish those cardinal effects, especially against the Legion's combo because they have a lot of card chilling against. So each card only does damage to life. Success. And aside of course from the 5 drop Bloodthirsty Conqueror here, we have the card from Sept Tarkir Dragonstorm with something strong good, which has this omen ability that can destroy creatures with power careless. And at the same time, later on, cast this one, its ability destroy target function. basically still really one current standard game. That is your nature lineup. For the enchantments, we considered the Unholy Annex again. It's still a valuable option. You can go with the Ritual Chamber to train your opponents. So, the effect. Silver Arena, which goes with pay 1 life you draw a card. And for the instance, some of the usual suspects here go for the throw and fiction. It's very relevant because of the occurrence of the slang in the hospital's card. So those we have 2 copies to deck and 2 copies of Gata, of course. You need also to card in other. And the 1 copy in the deck is considered here. It's also kind of the other options to come with instructions as you are playing. You don't need to really pay for the skills here because you can play basically black, colorless, cast this mechanism. This makes it a 4 mana cost instant to look at the 4 cards you library and put 2 on your hand and then there's premier. And for sorcery, Sept, we need the support to make sure the combo goes off. So it will check opponents and shenanigans and spot removals. So we have US in the main deck. In the next cycle of the card that deals to help this combo is the motion. It's Nature's Rhythm. So it's 2 mana, green mana in X sorcery, search your library for creature card mana with the X or less, and put it in the field. The good thing is that it has its harmonize. Wherein if the first one gets countered or maybe be able to start this one early on, you can use the harmonize ability. You can see here, you may cast this card from the graveyard by its harmonized cost, but tapping a creature of control also to reduce that cost by an amount of generic mana in all of its power. So, any creature instead, tap a creature to lessen the cost and then pay for the mana to cast this from here. So, in any way, you have 2 ways or 2 options to cast this one, or either from your hand or later on, or its harmonized cost for the game. And that next one, lineup of these lands are here. You have, of course, mana fix with the Blooming Marshland or Waste and Westwood Verge, as well as the Manland, Restless Cottage, and Sanctuary, and along with the basics to make sure that the land setup will still have basic lands in cases that your opponents have fill of ruin effects that let you search for basic lands or risk in case they would kill off your lands. So last but not the least, deck stats. It's more of the black here, but I think the mana fix later on, since we're still not really for example for interest returns ability to read mana, I think it's not that difficult to go into having to produce that one. These production effects, we have 21 both. And I think for me, it's pretty much even to make sure that casting is done possible for that setup. And average mana value is 3, but I think the curve pretty much early on still be very good. Still with champion effect go with Lisa or treat up Picture of the Schism. Then later on get your big spells combo and then tutor your Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Maybe just even casting the next turn, cast your other combo piece and big from there. And let's see if there are tokens. I think we have 3 tokens for this deck. The Demon token from the Annex, full token from the Manland, and the Bomber token, Richard Schism. And I think overall this deck still have potential because of course, not only that you can go having a late game plan, but going off with a combo is still very good option choice for you to win the game. Despite that, opponent has a lot of established board, you can just set off your combo out of that kind of setting and then in from the setup. So you can see here, Bloodthirsty Conqueror being your best card set out for that kind of matchup. It helps, of course, spot removals, card effects, sharpen your hand, your opponents, and make sure that you can reach out that kind of So overall, I think this deck still have potential, though not entire level for the meta game. If we will be able to explore this option, discussing what your thoughts and observations, if you'll be able to play some. Currently, there's the early access event for the arena. I think some seniors will play this. Maybe try this deck from during the gameplay of the standard games. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this one. We've got it again. Golgari Bloodthirsty Conqueror Convoke. Tarkir Dragonstorm. Stop. Don't forget to subscribe. Expeditions well on, so we can still have first-hand and visual discuss more of the decks coming. So changes. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next video.